boxes, more boxes. 1, 2, 3. In part 1 of the review for the Warm Audio WA-MPX Tube Mic Preamp, something went wrong with the power and the barn and RCA jack. An unbalanced cable was making the VU meter not work. Then I fried my 48 volt switch, fried capacitor on it. Anyways, Warm Audio was really helpful, very responsive, and they actually took an interest in what actually went wrong with my preamp. So now we have a whole brand new WA-MPX. I'm gonna throw it in the rack. We're gonna record a whole new song. It's possible that my power conditioner that I was using was a piece of crap and they recommended a different one. This is the Furman M8DX power conditioner, and this is what Scott at Warm Audio recommended that I get. So in case you guys are looking for a good power conditioner, this might be one to check out. Hopefully that was the cause of this issue and the barn does not have to be something. I don't know what you do when your power is bad. Got my box opener. Oh my God!
It's a surprise!
Look at this! Warm Audio condenser microphone. This is a nice surprise. We're gonna pair this Warm Audio WA-47 Junior with the WA-MPX. You can tell if you're gear addicted if you have just tons and tons of boxes.
I've got mad boxes.
Here we got the Furman M8DX. I think this cable is just unnecessarily thick. Why is it so thick? Probably gonna, this time, put the MPX on the bottom so that heat can dissipate. And then for all you Tascam 388 and cassette recorder freaks, this is my Focusrite Sapphire Pro 40, and I've always thought this thing sounded good. I stopped using it because the Claret 4 Pre is supposed to be better, and I can't bypass the pre's on this. But what I realized, which is interesting, is that all these preamps have attenuators built in, so you can turn down the volume of anything coming in, which is interesting because a problem sometimes with the Tascam 388 is that it produces a signal when you're pushing it that blows your line in, right? It's too hot, it creates clipping. So this would solve that issue. You can turn the volume down essentially. And it also has line outputs. So this could be in and out of a Tascam 388. Might solve all the issues. It might be the perfect thing. Let's be real, people. The more shit you put in your rack, the better a producer you are. Now we're talking. Even my screwdrivers are analog. One time somebody was giving me shit for building this thing and not buying rack ears.
That's how they get you.
All these little things for $10, $20, $50, $100, they end up adding up. And are you gonna resell rack ears? Do you think anyone's gonna buy this Focusrite Sapphire? You probably can't tell and you definitely don't care, but it is so much tidier now. I can sleep. So the basic idea is lights are on the bottom. This one on top is all audio stuff. Nothing's happening. It's time for new sounds, new things. Let's embrace our sick obsession with gear. I'm gonna mess with some of the sounds of the instruments, some of the acoustics in here, some of the microphone choices, some of the preamps. Ooh. Man, I love this tight little snare. Holy shirt! The sad part is I've been wearing this shirt up until like a week ago. From the dump. Just go to the dump, get new clothes. Okay, that doesn't work. That did it. So I think we'll just try this Warm Audio 47 Junior as a general drum room mic, kind of where the 57 went before in my last experiment. That's kind of the situation. A little weird. That's too much overdrive, you might say. Well, I want you to hear the character of this preamp. I want you to hear what this microphone can do. Let's see if it inspires us to do some kind of dirty tape saturation. you can hit some of these switches and it instantly lo-fi-sizes your sound. That just occurred to me, like that's what it's supposed to do. Gluten Morgan party people, it's the next morning. I'm gonna do a song with the WA-47 and the WA-MPX. I'm gonna try to get completely different sounds now. SM7B on the snare. Got the Warm Audio 47 Junior. In this situation, I'm thinking about making this just a hi-hat mic though. Been experimenting with a whole bunch of kick drum mics, and I think I'm gonna go with the SM57 at the moment. But yeah, that's the current situation going on. I'm just trying to do a whole bunch of muting, you know, to block muting everywhere, trying to really dampen the sound. I really like this sound I just got here. I'll show you. So you can see how even all these snare drum hits, like they're all the same volume, just like crushing the snare in just the right way. Listen to this.
So these are my current settings. You can see that clearly the preamp gain is turned up way higher than the output, which is really an attenuator, but I need that to not overload the input.
So if you have an SM7B, the MPX has way more than enough gain and you can easily drive an SM7B. As you know, one of my favorite sounds is recording distorted bongos. So I got the WA-47 now running into WA-MPX. We're gonna use the tape saturation switch to get some natural distortion, recording bongos dirty. This is my guitar setup. I have a 80s Sovtek MiG 60 running. Simultaneously, I have two super long mic cables daisy chained together, and those come all the way down here under the staircase, where I have this cab that I built from wood left over in the barn. Got a 57 there, and in case you need to fill up your gas. Woo! I'm very paranoid about my guitar tone, and I can't have it molested by anything unless I'm really sure what it does. I am not engaging the tone switch, I'm not engaging high gain, I'm using nothing, I'm being sure not to push this preamp. So let's see if this tube preamp can get a really clean sound on electric guitar. I am hitting the 80K switch because I don't really need that low end, I normally cut it out anyways. Maybe it's the placebo effect, I don't know. Like, it feels articulate and bright, and it brings the SM57 to life. For the bass, using the tape saturation mode on the MPX, it's just barely driving. It's just a hair, but I think it sort of compresses it, which is what I'm looking for on the bass. Thanks so much for liking this video, and for more videos like this, watch this video here or this video here. Thank you.